flies right out of my pants. Don't you know I got a little secret? It's the ace of hearts up my sleeve. And when I get home to my honey, she give me love like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, they call me Mr. Lucky, and I thank my stars above. You can call me Mr. Lucky, 'cause I'm lucky in love. When I'm walking through my neighborhood, everybody knows I'm feeling good. See me smiling from my head to my feet. They say, ain't that Mr. Lucky coming down the street? Hey, that's me. I'm Mr. Lucky when you kiss my lips, when you touch me with your fingertips. I'm Mr. Lucky when you hold me tight. I'm Mr. Lucky when we kiss goodnight. Baby, they call me Mr. Lucky, and I thank my stars above. You can call me Mr. Lucky, 'cause I'm lucky in love. Call me Mr. Lucky, and I thank my stars above. You can call me Mr. Lucky, 'cause I'm lucky in love. Call me Mr. Lucky in love. Call me Mr. Lucky in love. You know that's right. Baby, 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 baby.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's hot? What's hip? What's happening? What is shaking? Wherever you're at on your Monday. I hope it's a blast. Today's topic will be telling you about tomorrow's topic. Hope you enjoy it. Anyway. Yeah, let's see here. Rumpled Podcast, Rumpled Trenchcoat, sorry, says, just found a Chinese food place we like, now delivers, so I'm kind of on top of the world right now. Yeah, well, I would be too. That's a thing of beauty, the place that delivers. Chef is in the house, that's awesome. A lot of other people here. The living legend, SG Fanboy is here. He is the one that created, of course, the always terrifying Tom Gully Ice Cream Man, the always patriotic GI in World War II with some, I will assume, confiscated German Pervitin. Of course, he also created Galumbo. And some people's favorite, the Scarlet Witch Tom Gully. He also is responsible for the Hulk Tom Gully, and he's not responsible for this, and for no random reason than just to show Metal Maiden Vicky from Sonic Asylum Radio, her mother doing the hula on the right hand side of the photo. So you go. Oh, show's in the house. Let's see. The doctor says show of topics future. You know what tomorrow's show's about? Kool-Aid. Ta-da! There you go. Aku says, I was buffing a LeBaron, doing pad and rotors. Hate aftermarket parts. I think all my car's stuff, except for the cosmetic stuff, is finished. Shep is on deck. Van Shane says, "Hey Tom, how you doing? How you doing, Van Shane? Good to see you." Miller's here. Says, "Hello, Gully fans. What little of them there are today, for whatever reason." About damn time, says Hugh. Yes. So what happened was, kids, during certain parts of the year, I get bursitis in my upper back area really, really bad. And just, after being at work all day, just couldn't do another 2 hours sitting in a chair. There you go. Tom, you were released. Yes, on my own recognizance. So that's what happened. This was, I took 4 ibuprofen before the start of this one. So, by the way, new drink sensation on the Tom Gully Show. This is big. We used to do a lot about drinks. Manzanita Soul apple flavor. Manzanita Soul. There you go. It's the latest. No sponsor thing involved there. There's no. This isn't like the poopy bags. Just a drink I happen to like. So there you go. And tomorrow's program will be about Kool-Aid. And I thought that up shortly before doing today's program. Nice studio. Yeah, that's my old school studio back there. I've got others, but I chose this one for today. I don't know why. I do not know why. So, Kool-Aid will be the topic tomorrow. But I barely got in time to do this show. Barely. But Jared says, "Welcome back, Tom." Well, thank you, Jared. I was only gone a week. Hey, the new Jaguar. Oh. Like butter. Still needs some things done, trust me. But all the major mechanical done. And it's just gripping the road, and that's a thing of beauty. Feels like years, right? Let's see here. The doctor, perfect time to do a show about barbecue. I could do a barbecue show. I feel like barbecue is a subject that is really, it's one of those subjects that's controversial for no reason. Like, people will get in big arguments about it, and I'm like, you guys are talking about barbecue, right? Why would that make anybody mad? Barbecue would make everybody happy. Let's see what's doing over here. We don't get any more Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter, whatever. Most of them today are from YouTube. Let's see. Fishman say, "Do we have to drink the Kool-Aid tomorrow, or is it optional in the sea color?" You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid. By the way, that was Flavor Aid that they drank at Jonestown. Sorry. Rennie, if you do a show about barbecue, make sure it's on my day off so I can call in, sir. I'll do my very best about it. But regardless of if and or when I do a show about barbecue, tomorrow's show is about Kool-Aid. So yeah, 4 ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. So let's see what's happened. Not really anything. Driving my car. SG fanboys say, I might smoke a cigar for this wondrous occasion. Well, now. Well, I didn't think it was that wondrous of an occasion. I almost didn't do a show today. Almost just said, put it off. You don't really have a topic. Your back hurts. You just do it, wait till tomorrow. I said, no, I can't wait till tomorrow. I told Wild Bill this weekend I was going to do one today. So, oh, by the way, shout out to our good friend Bog, who did the Tom Gully Frankenstein AI. Never to be forgotten. Terry Nee says, I get it, Tom. I slipped a disc last week. Oxy only gets me going. Yeah, mine's not as bad as what you got, but it's chronic and reoccurring, and I can't turn my head and all that stuff. Have you been watching the Olympics? Man, Randy, I would watch more of the Olympics, but they make it so darn hard to watch it. We're switching to special bonus coverage here, and we're going over there, and it's like, who knows what they're going to show when. I haven't been watching. Frankengully. Yeah, it's Frankengully. There you go. SG says, my father broke his spine mowing last week. He flipped the zero turn trying to mow his mother-in-law's yard. Well, no good can come of mowing your mother-in-law's yard, I guess is the motto there. I'm sorry to hear that. That is terrible. I feel bad now for not doing a show because of bursitis, but I just couldn't sit in the chair. And by the way, let me just point something out. My job. The chair that I sit in there is spectacular. This supposedly comfy, super nice gamer chair that I have, woohoo, it's pretty uncomfortable, if you ask me. I need a big seat because I'm a big guy, and this one, I barely get one cheek on this thing. And this is so true. Rumple Trenchcoat says, yikes, hope he gets better soon. Yes, so do I. Get well soon. SG fanboy's dad. And let somebody else mow the lawn. It's time. I know. There's things that I had to say. It's time. For you right now, mowing the lawn. It's time. Got to shop around for good cigars. Well, then you get good cigars, and then you have a humidor, and then you've got them. But you do have to shop around. You better shop around. SG Fanboy says he'll be okay. It was a 20% fracture. I guess they don't do anything for a fracture under 25%. Well, they do have their rules, but tell them to stay off it. Do what the doctor says. No more mowing of the lawn. Get the neighbor kid to do it. That's what the neighbor kid's for. Do you guys have that saying? And you know, my dad, my parents, well, where's that neighbor kid? Neighbor kid. Anyway, Reverend Wild Bill has arrived. Yes, the Reverend's on deck. People saying hi. Most cheerful chat room on the internet. Oh, by the way, we do have memberships. So turn on your gifted memberships, please. Like, share, subscribe, do all that free stuff for the almighty algorithm. But we also have super chats. If you care to super chat, that'd be a thing. Akka says, my gaming chair was an old office chair. New, it's 2K. Honestly, it's the most uncomfortable thing to sit in. It so is. Is that staggering Bob Haggard? Is that the world's greatest audio engineer? I'll tell you what, I worked with a lot of people. Bob Haggard is without question the best studio engineer ever. And whenever I do radio, I want Bob Haggard doing my session, by God. Reverend Wild Bill says, greetings. We got you there. Fanboy, was Dad using the mower like a weed whacker? Just swinging it around. SG Fanboy says, my stepbrother's a severe tongue lashing over the phone. For me, it's their grandmother's place. They can now mow it. Yeah. Let them mow it. Let them mow it. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling a little bit better. SG Fanboy says, no, Terry, he flipped it on a hill. Damn. Hi, Wild Bill. It is, brother. Good to see Tommy. Tommy. It could be. I think it's the real Bob Haggard. The real legendary Bob Haggard. Audio engineer to the stars. I know a way I could tell if it was Bob Haggard real fast. That's if he's still here. I gave up watching the Olympics after the curling, bobsled, and skiing was interrupted by the figure skating. It is. We had some sessions. Yeah, like a few. Okay, if this is Bob, you'll know what the end of this phrase is. After the sale is done, you fill in the rest. Randy, I've heard the gullies know how to cut grass. Oh, we certainly do. We are super skilled at that. Glenn Klimasara says, man, it's been a long time. Good to see you. Glenn, so glad to see you. If I'm supposed to remember who you are, I'm apologizing right now because I don't. I'm not seeing the second half of my special clue to Bob Haggard, so it may not be Bob Haggard. It may be a counterfeit Bob Haggard. And that is just criminal. No, not make another one, Terry Me. Akamuga says, why is it so important to see figure skating? They're not doing the Winter Olympics now. They're doing the Summer Olympics. Oh, man. I hope some of you have your gifted memberships on. Rumpled Trenchcoat, that is so nice of you. That's 5 gifted memberships from Rumpled Trenchcoat. And by the way, if you haven't listened to the Rumpled Trenchcoat podcast, you can find it right here on YouTube. I imagine you just type in Rumpled Trenchcoat and bing, you're going to get it pretty quick. But it's a really, really, really awesome show. Really awesome. Doubly awesome if you have the copies of the shows they're covering, which I do. It was really good Chinese food. Exceptionally. What did you get, by the way? What did you get at the place? Skal RTC, Akuse. Even during the Summer Olympics, they would have a minute on the weightlifting and an hour on some kind of figurative dance. I can't speak to the programming habits of the networks. Rumble Trenchcoat said, thank you. I don't know. Thank you. Are you talking about like the rhythmic gymnastics when they have the Bob Haggard finally comes through with the answer. Service is number one. That is Bob Haggard. Bob Haggard. We did just a couple of sessions. Just a few. Just a few thousand. We survived Eric Poole. Oh, I always want to know what happened to Eric Poole. He's probably a minister or something now. Back in the 90s, yeah, we were tearing it up in the 90s, man. Tearing it up. I legitimately won 14 gold medals at the 88 gold Olympic Games in Seoul. I remember that. Aka says, if it's the ribbon twirling, yes, that's what I'm talking about the ribbon twirling. Rumble Trenchcoat says, a little bourbon chicken, orange beef, wonton soup, a little column A, kitties from column B. Gotcha. Man. God, now I'm ravenously hungry. Ravenously hungry. People saying, huh? Back in the 90s, there at Bennett Innovations, I made all my agencies do my radio over there, and I demanded Bob Haggard. I'll have Bob Haggard and nothing less, damn you. Well, Bob Haggard isn't here to engineer my spot. The Hoosier Lottery will run dead air this week. Mm-hmm. Bob Haggard said, you were the best copywriter in the days. Well, I don't know about that. But I know we made some damn good radio commercials. That's whatever that's worth. Aku says, in football news, Canada coaches got booted for a year. Didn't know that. Doc Torn got the same thing I was getting from Taco Bell. The runs. Oh, can't you mean Canada, Canadian Football League? Is that what? I saw Bob Haggard in concert. The Wolf is here. The Wolf sent me a massively pervish German science fiction show from the 60s. Oh, yeah, the Wolf is on deck. People saying hi. Yeah, massively pervish. I skimmed it earlier today and then found out where the rest of them were. I'll be watching that. I'll be checking that out. I'll be checking out the Orion. It was Rumpfen, Stumpfen, Fumpfen, and Orion, or whatever. Orion's is the second word in it. Aku says, soccer, my understanding is that they were spying on New Zealand. Really? Let's find out, shall we? Oops. Chris Abels texted me. I better text him back. Whoops. Let's see here. I'll just tell him I'm good. I'll just put busy with work. Nobody wants to hear about your back injury. Nobody really wants, Nobody wants to hear about your back injury. Oh, back injury. Yeah. Thanks. No, you don't have to finish the story. It's fine. They were on YouTube. Oh, man, sorry. I forgot I was looking that up. Best spots I ever mixed were Tommy G's. Yes, of course. I think there's 7 episodes. They were always on the demo. Oh, yes, the much coveted Bennett Innovations DNP. Let's see here. Whoops. I'll just put soccer since Aku didn't say whether it was the men's or the women's. Canada's soccer. Come on out. Band coach bet priest. It's the women, I guess. FIFA deducts 6 points from Canada in drone spying scandal. Well, the ladies. That's the ladies. Who spies for soccer? It's not that difficult to figure out what the other team's going to do. The Wolf says, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I guarantee you I've got some spots that we did at Bennett here on my computer right now. Is your thing open? No, my thing's not open. I don't have a topic today. Tomorrow's topic, though, is Kool-Aid. Tomorrow would be Kool-Aid. Be a great show tomorrow. Oof. Hey, how about that stuttering John, huh? What a kook. I haven't paid attention to anything. I don't know what's going on with that guy or people or things in the Dabbleverse. I've been completely out of circulation. The Wolf said, I had lemon tea with 160 proof liquor today. Tasted good. Is there a name for that? Is that like a hot toddy or something? Or what's the... Maybe it's just lemon tea with 160 proof liquor is what the name of the drink is. I don't know. Which would be a fine name. Don't get me wrong. Would be an exceptionally good name. But let's see. Went to a Best Buy that was like a warehouse. That was weird. They didn't have all this stuff, all computers. It was all sort of like an appliance warehouse store or something like that. It was very strange. Let's see here. Mild Bill says, Kool-Aid, not to be confused with Jonestown drinking flavor, Flavor Aid grape. Yes, I covered that earlier. The doctor says, liquor, I barely knew her. Rumple Trenchcoat says, I will say that Stuttering John finds new and unique ways to be adult, man, doesn't he? August says, the Dabbleverse, a place where we laugh at the man who has brazenly climbed down the ladder of success and hit his face on every rung. Terry Nee says, TSN was worried about you today. They thought you were stuck in a gully. The Wolf says, mint julep is my favorite, of course, being from the deep south. The mint julep. Big hair Kurt Connor, you got that? I do probably have big hair here somewhere. This Chief Fanboy says, Aku Mugen nailed it. I know I've got Kurt Connor songs here. Me and Kurt did. Condom song. Oh no, are we talking about that drunk guy again? We were for just a second. We were just for just a second. God, is he a buffoon? What a maroon. It just occurred to me, I have not eaten anything today. Not one morsel of food. I should take care of that immediately after this program. Let's see. The Reverend Wild Bill is enjoying some banana pudding moonshine. Banana pudding. Good Southern culture on the Skids song. I'm enjoying some banana pudding moonshine. Well, now. What now? Aku says, John threw a tantrum, which while trying to prove his victim status, but all it showed was how pathetic he is. Yeah, I was trying to conjure up a big controversy out of just nothing. Nothing. It's kind of sad. If he had an agent, his agent might say, John, you might be overexposed right now. You might, maybe a little less time available to the public would be helpful. But boy, he's built quite a library of bizarre behavior. The Wolf says, how about shaky pudding? I don't know nothing about shaky pudding. I'm over SJ, can only handle just so much of the drunk. Jokerfish says, John got his keychains. They didn't come out well. Really? They were probably awful. 3 a.m. Terry Nee, yes, we are all very relieved. Best G fanboy, how can they miss you if you won't go away, John? Haku says, I put a lot on the smoker this weekend. Pork belly, burnt ends, shotgun shells, cream cheese, and crackers. Please tell me John's keychains were just an even bigger fiasco. Please tell me they were messed up and wrong, bad, not quality keychains that we've come to expect from a John Melendez. There was something to be said about the days when agents kept actors out of the public eye when not on film, says Rumple Trenchcoat. There really is, isn't there? Not everything has to be a thing, okay? Look at me. My ligaments and whatnot got inflamed, and I took a week off and didn't do nothing. We knew where I was. There was no big me tweeting. Jokerfish says the print on the keychains was tiny and unreadable. Oh my God, that's pretty funny. Is it as funny as Scarlet Witch, Tom Gully? I don't know, but it's pretty good. SG says it's just insane. He's a 7-year-old boy in a 60-year-old man's body. He's just tiny and unreadable. Oh God. Terry Nee says the font size on John's bottle opener was smaller than a prescription notice. Wolf says, what do you expect from that drunk guy? Well, Wolf, just as a little backstory. John Melendez, for a very, very brief time, was the announcer on The Tonight Show. So he threw this big party a month and a half ago maybe, with all these alumni of The Tonight Show that he's trying to get in good with because he's just failed at everything since then. In fact, he got kicked off of being the announcer pretty quickly. Anyway, so long story short of it is, he had this big to-do with nachos and bar food and stuff out at this restaurant bar. And one of the big things was he's having these special Tonight Show alumni keychains made, which were not ready for the actual party. And there was like a sign up list there. Give me your name and address. I'll send you your keychain. And then it turns out that the keychains look like hell. Is just. Let's see here. Rumble Trenchcoat says that is a wonderful punchline to the whole keychain joke. SG Fanboy says Terry isn't even exaggerating. It's tiny little type. The doctor says Odin's beard. That's a shame. Aku says, I told Shuli to make a deal with the child, stand in the corner for 5 hours on stream, no phone, no beer, no breaks, and in return they wouldn't play the tape. Well, Jack Straw is here. Hello, Jack Straw. Rumpled Trenchcoat says an ophthalmologist, holds up a keychain in each hand saying, better one, better two, better one, better two. Tiny and unreadable. I'm sorry. That just caught me the right way. The Wolf says, I'll bet the only stuff that guy showed up was Brad Harriff. Better one, better two. I should have got 2 of those. Manzanita Soul apple flavor. Mama Pajama. Mama Pajama. Good stuff. SG Family says, check your DMs. You have to see it. Right. My DMs where? Because you usually send me stuff on X, formerly known as Twitter. What's it? See, that pees me off. All right, fine. We'll do it live. Fine. See if I care. Mr. Computer Man. Oh, why is it making me sign in? Fine, I'll sign in. Oh yeah, I'll sign in. Stupid. Well then, I'm not going to look at that after all. I don't want to screw with it anymore. Check my DMs. Crap. I can't. I really hope Bob runs my idea with Levy versus bottle opener. Make it in the shape of skeleton keys. Well, that'd be great. X. All right, hold on a second, SG. That drink would go nicely with a hot pizza. Yes, it would. SG, what have you done now? Manzanita Soul is the best Pepsi product, hands down. I didn't know it was a Pepsi product, but sorry. Well, no, it's not his fault. It's that for some reason Twitter has logged me out on my phone and on my computer, and so for me to get back into it, I have to do a whole bunch of crap. And I don't know if I want to do a whole bunch of crap. You know what I mean? Right now, that is during the show. But I could be tempted to do a bunch of crap right during the middle of the show. I have before. It's, think that's the... brother. Okay. Good Christ. How you guys doing? Is good time that you're having right now while I'm just trying to find this thing for SG because Twitter for some reason decided to log me out. Thanks a lot, Twitter, formerly known as X. You're supposed to be helping. You're not helping. You're supposed to be helping. You're not helping at all. No, none whatsoever. You're providing no help at all. Oh, for the love of crap. Oh, here we go. SG Fanboy sent me a direct message, 732. Oh, what do you know about that? Yeah, well. Okay, let's just see where this is at. Let's see where this is going. Come on now. And it's making me sign in. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. This is all just working out great. Is it in my spam folder? It is not. Is it in my regular... It is super not. It's not letting me in here, man. I'll show it tomorrow's show. It's not. It didn't update me with that link in the email fast enough. Just, sorry for grinding the show to a screeching halt, everybody. Well, how could you tell? It's kind of been at a screeching halt since the start of the show. Tyranny's laughing. Don't DM the boomer. No, it's doing that thing where they want you to double verify, and so it's supposed to send you an email, and then it takes forever to get the email. I'm not playing that. And when you see Deadpool and the Wolverine, lots of shots at network movies. I don't know anybody that's seen it. I've read, the reviews have been good, right? Manzanita Soul. Soul means sun, I think. The rest of it, and by the way, thank you again, Rumple Trenchcoat, for your generous. I hope people have their gifted memberships on. I do. Because that way you can get the gifted membership. If you don't have that activated, well, you're not getting anything. Oh, man. Now, come on. Hey, whoa. That's a spoiler. They kill both those guys every movie, don't they? Aku says it's almost like a fraudulent billionaire shouldn't run a social media site. Well, I don't know about that. But, I mean, a lot of other sites do the verification thing with the email, and then it takes forever to get the email. So, oh, boy. I'll tell you what. I need a team of massage therapists from Sweden here to... SG Family says, just kidding. I haven't seen it. I haven't either. Hey, but I'm pretty sure that there's one part where they get in a fight with some other people. Pretty sure they go fisticuff city with some other folks in that movie. Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. Man, oh man, that's a... You know, when you're young and you're playing sports, nobody ever says, hey, by the way, you know, when you get really old, you're not going to be able to sit up straight sometimes. You wouldn't listen to them even if they did back then, probably. You know, behind me is an old radio station layout, and I'll have you know that I worked with much of this equipment there. Those three things right there, 1, 2, 3, are cart machines. You play the carts. And of course, you know what a reel-to-reel machine is. I don't know what that is. There's the board with all the pots for things like the record players, you know, the turntable. Yeah. I'll send Gunther over for that massage. No Gunters. I can't have dudes massaging me. The wolf says they pulled some has-beens out of mothballs. You assume some of us will get old. Yes, well, hopefully not. Rumble Trenchcoat says Fisticuff City sound like a failed Frank Miller comic. It's right next to Sin City, yeah. We're ahead of you, Aku. Yeah, we're way ahead of you, Aku. God, are we ahead of you? We're Wait, you guys hear that? Not that loud right now. Getting louder. Hold on. Could you hear the ice cream guy? Anyway, in the days of the Greeks and the Romans, it was just considered good manners. Again, you assume. We're pretty old, man. We're some old duffers over here. Deep and abiding dislike for the ice cream truck, man. That kind of stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I went and looked at my door when I heard that ice cream truck. Is there about gotta go look at that? I don't know what it's gonna be. Really don't like the ice cream truck, man. You live in a Hitchcock show. I kind of do. I kind of wish it wasn't, but I kind of do. Let's see here. When I was a young man, as all good tales begin. Yes. When I was a young man, I played the silver ball. From Sean down to Brighton, I must have played them all. Down the sunny slopes of long ago. Yep. The Reverend didn't say bad things about my haircut. That's always good. I was thinking of Jethro Tull. Oh, yes. Bungle in the Jungle? That's my favorite Jethro Tull song is Bungle in the Jungle. That's all right by me. Yeah, I like Bungle in the Jungle. I have an Ian Anderson album called Rupee's Dance or something like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That was always the joke, right? Bring up Jethro Tull and somebody would go, that guy is awesome. Songs from the Woods and A. Okay. I'll take your word for that. What was I listening to just today? I was listening to a mixture of Texas artists. Before that, I was listening to Amy Mann, the lead singer from Till Tuesday. Great albums. They're great albums. Oh, they're great. They're a fine album. Don't you know? Tomorrow's show is about Kool-Aid. That's tomorrow. Yeah. Be a heck of a time to be here, really, tomorrow, with the big Kool-Aid show we're doing and everything. Oh, I listened to Nina Hagen. You mean Nina Hagen? Nina Hagen? My lucky number's one. Oh, yeah, Nina Hagen. She's out there. Woo! Out there. I'm out of Manzanita's soul. I got 13 more minutes. Parched. I must have a song. The doctor says, I'm currently listening to Snoring Dog by Riley as she sleeps next to me on the couch. Snoring dog. Well, it's nice to know I can put dogs to sleep as well as humans. As I sit here now, starving, trying to think of what I'll have for dinner. There's really no good answer. I have no idea what's in this house to eat. I listened to her Butcher Carmen. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to Nina Hagen sing Carmen. I only want to listen to Nina Hagen sing Nina Hagen songs. So you can destroy those. Lucky Number is her big, I think. I'm pretty sure that's Nina Hagen. Oops. I'm pretty darn sure it's Nina Hagen. Lucky. Yep. It's my lucky number. Wir leben immer noch. And then Nina Hagen. That Nina Hagen lady. She sings them songs. She's so crazy. Got that funny makeup and that weird haircut and everything. Lucky Number. That's the song. Let's see. She's been sleepless since before the show. Well, sleeping before the show. Well, I'm keeping her down then. Aku says, currently listening to Silent Rage in the Presence of Rust. As I slowly turn. Randy says, pizza. I like them pizzas. I was listening to So Bad. I was listening to some Donald Fagen the other day. Let's see here. Akamugan says, before I forget, I tried streaming last week. It was only for 15 or 20 minutes, but had 5 people watch me buff the LeBaron. All right, man. Way to go. You should let us know when you're going to do that. Well, I'll show up and watch. I'd love to be part of the buffing the LeBaron stream. Oh, man. Ay, that's a spicy meatball. That's what that is. Mama pajama. Yeah. So, say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. The Wolf says, haven't heard Fagin for a while. Yep, he's got a bunch of his own albums. And I had one it was playing in the Jag the other day. Akuse, I give thanks to you among the TSN and Levy channels for inspiration. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Aku. I appreciate that very much. I don't know what the inspiration, who would get it, or are the phone lines open? No, they are not. Doc Torn, I'm sorry. Number one, I forgot to open them. Number two, it's too late in the show to open them now. And number three, I don't know that I could have a meaningful conversation with another human right now. But tomorrow, the show will be about Kool-Aid, and the phone lines will be open at some point, and I'll be able to talk to people. It'll be awesome. It'll be the best time ever. It'll be the bestest time people have had without laughing. It really will be. Trying to think of anything else that happened. I went into the weird Best Buy that was like a factory warehouse store. Can't wait, says Paz. Well, 23 hours. Which was weird. Got all the plates and everything for my vehicle. That's nice. Aga says, if you show up in a neck brace, I'll have a hard time restraining myself from throwing a briefcase. No, I won't. I don't need a neck brace. It's not here. Well, a little bit right in the very back. But it's right down the center of the back and through the shoulders. And it's extremely painful. I used to love strawberry Kool-Aid till I broke out in hives. Yeah, hives will put you off a lot of things. But yeah, you can't really turn your head. It's old people stuff. Don't you kids worry about it. You'll get there. It's old people stuff. 5 people. Maybe I should buff a LeBaron while I'm doing this. I can get 5 extra people. I mean, come on. They make it in strawberry. They make Kool-Aid in every flavor. We'll cover that tomorrow. No spoilers. Gunter will make you forget shoulders. Yeah, I'll bet, Terry. Yeah, I don't like dudes massaging me. Aga says, we don't get the fun flavors up here. Oh, I got you. Bob Hager says, old people stuff. Feeling that. I hear you, man. I hear you. The Wolf says, back then they did. Back then they made strawberry. I think they still make strawberry. We'll find out tomorrow during tomorrow's exciting episode of the Tom Gully Show, which will be all about Kool-Aid. Maybe I'll even find some time this week to redo my company store. Let's see here. What's this? Just using my phone and can't look at my phone, and as I need to keep eyes on what I'm doing. Okay. Fun Dip. Oh yeah, Fun Dip was good. Rumple Trenchcoat says, I'm at the age where I can go to sleep feeling fine, then sleep wrong and wake up wrecked. Rumple Trenchcoat. Yeah, when you're old, you can hurt yourself sleeping. It's not that hard to do. Gunter likes strong men, Terry says. I bet he does. Aga says, sold my soul to one of those. The company stove? Next time, find out next time. Same gully channel, same gully time, same gully station, says the doctor. Yeah. Akumugan says, buggers show up every week with more tools. Damn Snap-on truck. Oh yeah, Snap-on. They're gonna keep pushing. My good buddies at Snap-on. Gunter worked in the days. Gunter. All right, kids. You know, that old clock on the wall says it's just about time to me go stand in the shower for a half an hour. Yes, G-back, Kelly. All right, here we go. I think the only thing left to say is, till next time. We'll see you next time.